Hello YouTube, Mars Illustrations here again. Today I will be doing another character redesign. It's going to be a little different for a couple reasons. As you can see, one of them is I'm not doing Teen Titans this time. I'm doing a Young Justice character. Well, I guess Aqualad is technically in Teen Titans East, but this is not that version of Aqualad. This is the Black Manta's son, Aqualad. This is Young Justice Aqualad, who is not the son of Aquaman, but the apprentice of Aquaman, the son of Black Manta. Really cool character who I love a lot. He's just very level-headed, relaxed. He's kind of the voice of reason of the group. Very soft-spoken, only says something when he has something important to say, and I am obsessed with that kind of character always. Almost Raven-esque in his calm demeanor, but not quite as deep and dark. Although he does have a dark side because his dad is sort of a supervillain, but like Raven, but not in the same type of way. He's very, I think, positive, and he always tries to see the best in everybody. Oh, another thing though about this redesign today is I'm not going to be redesigning his superhero costume. I wanted to actually do a kind of casual costume. One of my favorite artists in the whole world, Piccolo, who everyone should go follow if you haven't already. Not that he needs help getting followers from me, because he is amazing and important. And, but he does the casual Teen Titans costumes that I'm sure everybody's seen. There's the one, it's where Raven, she has a jacket with a bunch of ravens on it, and Starfire is wearing a t-shirt with a little alien head and shorts, and Beast Boy has on sneakers and a baseball tee. Really good. He's releasing a design for it, and I'm super excited to be getting that. But anyway, I see that, but also a lot of other casual Teen Titans costumes, and it kind of got me thinking, Young Justice is, I think, just as good as Teen Titans. It doesn't quite have the same following, I think, because when it came out, and also it had a much shorter run. But yeah, I don't see a lot of fan art like that for Young Justice, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to contribute to the fandom in the only way I know how, which is by drawing cute outfits on characters. But that's what I wanted to do for this. I thought about doing this for Teen Titans a while ago too, but Teen Titans has so many casual character redesigns that I didn't feel like I'd be contributing much to the fan art community for Teen Titans. So as you can see here, I'm kind of just coloring it in. I did color grab from his costume, which I think I do for his casual costume too. But I'm color grabbing. I drew him in my style again first, just because I kind of like that dynamic for the video. It can kind of show you him in his two different states. He's such a gorgeous character. I am very a character design I like a lot is dark-skinned characters with very light hair. In the webcomic I'm working on, it has one of our characters. She's I can't even think of her name because that's how early on we are in design that I haven't memorized all the characters' names. But she's a dark-skinned girl. I think she's Native American, and she has very white blue short hair, and she's my favorite to draw. She looks so cute. Oh, and here I am starting the redesign. So I started off kind of giving him these Nike joggers. They just seemed fitting because he's a very he has a lot of athletic prowess, which I guess a lot of superheroes do, but he kind of puts himself off as the kind of person who would take a lot of pride in treating the body like a temple. He has some his story arc is very reminiscent of that of but it's almost like he treats the body like religiously. Like he takes care of himself and the people around him like religiously. Like he wants them to be strong and healthy always. So I kind of wanted to give him an athletic look. I gave him some joggers, and I gave him a kind of workout hoodie tank top thing that I see people at the gym wear. I just liked the look of it, and I liked how it kind of reflected the look of his superhero costume. I wanted the silhouettes to kind of match up, because even though Aqualad has a super distinct look, he has the dark skin and the light hair and the light eyes and the very sharp bone structure. There's always it's always good to have a certain amount of matching symbolism. As you can see, for a second, I wanted so badly to, I just saw Black Panther recently, and I wanted so badly to give him the little dreads that kind of get pushed to the side like Killmonger has in that movie. Such a good movie. And I loved his hair. I thought it was wonderful, and I wanted to give it to him, but with Aqualad's character, it just wouldn't make sense. He's underwater all the time, so close shave would be the most functional for him to, you know, be chasing after all the underwater bad guys the most dynamically, hydrodynamically. And then I'm going in coloring. I mute the red a little bit because I think I said this with my last two videos too, where I did the Teen Titans redraws. I do prefer like slightly less saturated colors. If you can work with super saturated colors, more power to you, but I sometimes feel that like I can't shade them in such a way that they don't look too harsh. So I toned it down just a little bit. Same with the blue on his pants. I just made slightly more blue and less black. That way there'd be a good complementary thing going on with the red and the blue. Adding some shading. Yep. And then I think I start coloring his beautiful brown skin. Again, he's such a gorgeous character, which is kind of why I wanted to do him first. I'm really excited to do Megan as well, because I just love her character design. Artemis is really cute too. I love all the Young Justice characters. I didn't want to start with Wally or Robin because they're both kind of Teen Titans characters too, and I wanted to do a Young Justice video. I have been like looking into some of the Young Justice season 3 stuff recently, getting very excited because that's what I do, is get very excited about cartoons. And I was like, I need to do a Young Justice video. As much Teen Titans content as I put on the internet already. And then I, of course, kept his tattoos because they are a part of his body. I read something while I was doing research for it, actually, and it said that the reason that his tattoos are visible, because any Atlantean, when they use their powers, they turn blue. So when he uses his powers, his tattoos turn like bright blue. But any Atlantean gets blue tattoos when they're using their powers. The reason his are blackish and stay on his body when he's not using them is because he didn't finish the training, like the magic training. And most Atlanteans, when they learn to conceal the tattoos when they're not using it. So he never learned how to conceal them, so they're just always showing. And I thought that was really interesting, because I thought that, this is embarrassing, I actually thought that they were like more of an armor type thing, like a new age like skin level armor that he had, that he could get put on or taken off. Well, that was all. This was a slightly shorter video, or at least it feels like it was. But I had a lot of fun. I just wanted to draw him looking cute and casual and have a video to post this week. And yeah, if you liked my video, you should check out my other ones and give this one a like. Maybe subscribe if you were wanting to. And if you liked my work, you can see any other work I have on my Instagram. That's where I post the most. I'm at Mars_illustrations, or on my Facebook. And if you really like my work, you can go ahead and become a patron on my Patreon. I always super appreciate that, and I have some really cool perks for patrons on there. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have an awesome day. Bye-bye!